Number 33, look at the figure shown below. Which expression does not represent the area of the figure? So probably the easiest way to do this, since we're looking for the one that doesn't represent it, let's just go through each answer choice and see what we come up with. Look at answer choice A. BC. BC, if I have B and I multiply that times C, that's the length times the width. So that's going to give me the area of the entire big rectangle. And then it says minus EF. So I have BC minus, then EF. And if I subtract out EF, that's the dimensions of this smaller little piece here. And that, if it's a rectangle or square, whatever it is, E times F does give me that area. And I'm subtracting that area out. So since that's the case, since I'm getting rid of this area here, then that gives me the area of the figure I have. So that tells me that A is not the answer because A gives me the area. Let's look at B. We have AF. A times F will give me, if I connect this like this and make this rectangle right here, that gives me this area right here. So that's AF plus AD. AD, if this is D here, then this piece from here to here is also D. So then A times D is going to give me, if this is A, then this is A here. So that gives me this rectangle right here. So added that in. So AD. So far I have this much. And then minus, well, I can already tell you it's not going to work, because if I'm subtracting out something, I still have this to deal with here. So I bet you B is going to be my answer. But let's go ahead and go through choices C and D. Look at C. DE. D times E gives me this rectangle here. So I've got this. Then plus AF. A times F gives me this rectangle here. And then plus AD. If this is A, like we said before, this is A. This is D. Then this part down here from here to here is also D. So A times D gives me this one. Then that gives me the area. DE plus AF plus AD gives me the entire area as well. And the last one, see why it doesn't work. AF plus CD. AF is this one, and then C times D is going to give me this whole piece here. So then it would also give me the area, so it's not 1. So the answer would be B. B is going to be the one that does not give me the area. Number 38. The figure below shows a conical cup containing water. Basically, it's a cone. The water depth can be represented by X, and the area of the water surface can be represented by A. As the water depth changes, the area of the water surface changes, as shown in the table. So we have this figure given to us, and we also have this information here showing us water depth versus the area of the water surface. So let's see what it's asking. Which equation best represents the relationship between the area of the water surface and the water depth? So looking at our T-chart, if I choose this to be X and this column to be Y, then what actually happens here is that when I plug in 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, I should be able to get these areas back. So if I wanted to use my calculator, it probably would make more sense. It'd be a lot more easy because you're going to do some quite a few calculations here. Okay, so let's start with y equals, and let's put answer choice F into y equals. Remember, we want to use parentheses when we're dealing with fractions. Put the top in parentheses and then the bottom. Since it's just one number, no need to put it in parentheses. So we'll have divided by 16. So if I use my table here, and I just go second table, when x is 1, it tells me that y is 0.19635. So let's see what pi over 4 is. Is it 0.19635? Pi divided by 16 is 0.19635. So far we're good. What about pi over 4? Let's go ahead and see what pi over 4 is. 0.78539. Let's look at our table. Let's put this 0.78539. And that one doesn't work. Because see, when x is 2, it says that it's 1.7671. So let's try a different one. Pi times x over 2. Go to my table. And I don't believe that's what we had for 1.5708. Let's just probably make this easier. Let's just go ahead and find all these values. Pi divided by 16. Pi divided by 16. 0.1963. We'll just do 4 decimal places. Then pi divided by 4. Then 9 pi divided by 16. Then just pi, we'll just call that 3.14. And then 4 pi, 12.5664. This will make it easier. Now we just go to y equals. We already know that this one doesn't work. G's not going to work. Let's look at H. Notice I didn't have to use parentheses here on top because I just have multiplication and division all the way here. So it's going to go multiplication and division from left to right. That's fine. You can do it that way. Go to my table. So we're good here, we're good here, we're good here, we're good here. And don't let it fool you here for 5 because it says x is 8. So let's scroll down. And 12.566. Good to go. H is the correct answer. So this is one of those problems, and sometimes it happens that way when you have a bunch of information on a t-chart here, and lots of confusing things like all these pies and stuff, and all these confusing looking expressions down here, just look at your table. Go ahead and convert these, or look at your table even if you don't have to convert, and then check each one using y equals, and then go to your table and see if it matches.